Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Anniversary TV back again with another video. Match reaction time. Manchester City 2, Newcastle 1. Uh, we got 3 points. We're officially in a title race now. We're 2 points behind Arsenal, so now we're finally, in a title race. For a while there, I didn't think we were, but no, now we're in a title race. City is definitely taking this seriously. 2 goals of Nico O'Reilly in midfield, and he's playing him out of position because he was supposed to be at left back. But I guess he's playing him in midfield now, so it was kind of interesting because his lineups have been interesting these last few weeks. But definitely, it was in the first half. City looked really good. Nico O'Reilly was trying. Omar Marmoush had a few chances, but he didn't make the. He didn't make. He didn't take those chances seriously, and he didn't score. But City definitely is in the title race now. It was a little worrying when they let Newcastle get that 1 goal from Hall. He got it right in through them. But thankfully, Nico O'Reilly scored another goal right after that. So definitely we're doing. But thankfully, that goal from Nico O'Reilly, City equalized, and then we stayed 2-1 through the rest of that half. Semenyo tried a few times, couldn't get through the defense. Omar Marmoush was so close, but he missed it. Haaland afterwards, once the second half came, he missed a few great chances, and then I was a little worried the way City were playing, how they were letting them run in, the way they were getting a little bit, it was getting a little shaky in the second half, but thankfully they did it. They won. It's done. We got the 3 points. That's all that matters. But City definitely has to start, picking up the performance a little bit, but more. If not, it may be a problem for the title race because there's a long way to go. We got like 3 months more to go, I believe. Yeah, 3 months. I believe the league ends on the. I don't know when the end of the league ends. I think it'll be 3 months from now. I could be wrong, but I think that's exactly when it's going to end. But we're definitely in the title race now. If we're lucky, Arsenal drops points. If not, we probably would not have been. But Arsenal tomorrow got the game against Tottenham, North London Derby. Arsenal's got to win that game since Tottenham really doesn't have a team anymore because they lost Kane. They don't have Kane for a few years now. They don't have Son anymore. They have a lot of injuries. Team's not managed well. They lost. They keep on having managers coming in and out, not even finishing out seasons and stuff. So they're definitely not going to win. So they'll probably win that game since that's an easy game for them. But they're 1 game ahead. The City's next game is a Leeds away, so they'll have to try their hardest to win it. Hopefully they will. But definitely today was definitely a great performance, especially Nico O'Reilly playing out of position in midfield. I believe that's what position he was supposed to play in the beginning, but he didn't afterwards. But Bryson, it was interesting to not see Johnny Reinders come on in the second half. I thought he would come on. Then he almost brought Semenyo out, but then he didn't bring him out. He only brought out Cherky and then Foden. Because Foden hasn't been playing the last 2 games since he has not been at his best. But one of the games he played, he let him play more. He seemed to have more chances, so maybe he should have gotten made. I don't know, but it was good to see Semenyo and Marmoush start on the wings because he was not starting Marmoush for a while, so it was interesting. It was nice to see him start, but on the wing, he's not too used to that position. When he plays him as the main striker, he scores. So he's not that good on the wing, but at least he attacks, he tries. Semenyo was trying, but he just couldn't. It was just not his day. He just could not get in, but at least he was trying. But in the second half, he brought on Kusanov. He did a great defensive job again. He was sweeping that ball away. He was getting that out of there. He was catching up to them. Eight Nuri was doing a good job. He was blocking them. He was running on them. And Mathis Nunes, too. So they did a great job. Haaland and Dan Burn got into a little bit of a tussle there. Got a little bit physical, a little bit frustrated with each other. The tall players got a little frustrated with each other, but it worked. So thankfully, they won the game in a rainy Manchester day, signature Manchester game. in the rain, but thankfully they won it. It may not have been the best win out of their other games, but it definitely was a good one. City definitely needs to keep it up. This is exciting. It's a title race going on. The City has to keep winning the games because Arsenal's not going to slip in no more. That's enough. So I'm sure they're going to learn their lesson. They've already learned. They're going to keep going better than yesterday already. But definitely, definitely this team being this new with all these new players. For the first time they have so many new players after so long. This is definitely amazing to see them because these players haven't, won a lot of this team. We have some old players, but not so many anymore. But this team is definitely new. They're starting to mix. They're starting to play together. They're starting to win games. We won 5 in a row. So get haircuts like that guy. That guy, that ridiculous guy, he doesn't want to cut it to 5 games in a row. They're so stupid, but at least, he's doing something. But yeah, but we won 5 games in a row. So City fans can get haircuts now. But definitely a good run of games again. Because definitely when we first started the year, I was worried. I was worried that we were not going to keep going. But once they signed Semenyo, they got Guehi, and it started to go together again. But hopefully, and it's nice to see Rodri playing each game now. Almost every game he's been playing, he looks normal again. Because he had a chance where you could, try to take something, but he passed it. But Rodri looks amazing. You could see why this, and that's something I wanted to brush up on too. I almost forgot there. But so you could see why the midfield was missing Rodri because the way he was moving, the way he passes the ball, the way he tries to win the ball back, the way he moves it around, the way he moves it far up front, you see why the team was missing this position for so long. And that's why that position was so missed last season, since they didn't have a good backup for the longest time, and then Pep didn't even trust the backup until the end of the season, and then until this season starts. It was a whole frustration kind of deal there, but thankfully, it's starting to look better now. The team is starting to look better. They're competing. We're in a cup final. And, well, it's going to be a hard cup final, but we are in a cup final. Um, we are starting to put some things together. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I can't think what else to say. I'm not that good at these match reactions, but I try. Usually I'm gonna record these at night, so I'm a little tired. But thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time.